Thank you for being here today. And I suspect that since you are here, you or a loved one is suffering from severe PMS or PMDD or PME. In the next several minutes, I would like to share with you how you can lead yourself into healing from PMDD naturally without any medication and without surgery. Imagine going into your next luteal phase, that 2-week window before you bleed, without the plummeting lows of depression, the panic attacks, and the angry outbursts that you experience. You're going to learn today why it is more than just the hormones and how you can lead yourself into understanding the why behind the emotions that are coming up and how you can set yourself free, truly. This is for you if you are a woman or AFAB seeking to reclaim your life from severe monthly mood swings and you desire emotional freedom, balance, and relief. What I want to share today is a message of hope that PMDD, the severe PMS, and PME, it's not a life sentence, and that you too can absolutely heal and break free from the storms, these debilitating symptoms that are overtaking your life. What I am sharing with you today is not only my personal story, but it is the story of countless individuals who have decided to heal and take back control of their lives. My name is Lynn Fox, known as the PMDD Whisperer, and I am no longer suffering from PMDD. I no longer live, nor does my family live, with the wreckage and the destruction that PMDD brings. For over 20 years, I lived with being undiagnosed, trying to understand the dark lows of depression, the anxiety, the maddening rage that I experienced month after month. I felt like something was truly wrong with me. Maybe I was born this way. Maybe God made me this way. Maybe I was missing the right chemicals in my brain. Maybe I was cursed. I would feel at times like there was a demonic monster in me. It would unzip out of my skin and overtake my thoughts and feelings, words, and behaviors. When it all came crashing down for me, it was during COVID. I lost my job. I was a single mom living in New York City, and it was then my symptoms absolutely skyrocketed. My days were full of hopelessness, persistent, horrible thoughts about myself, the panic and fear that was overtaking me, leaving me with uncontrollable rage and responses, with days that followed, leaving me in a puddle of tears, feeling worthless, alone, ashamed, and guilty. I even had those moments of suicidal thoughts. I would feel at times I couldn't shut my thoughts off. The dark storm took me under month after month for days on end, feeling like I was drowning in the deep, imprisoned by it. I couldn't find my way to come up for air. I knew I had to take control of my life. I had to figure this out. So when I explained what I was going through to my doctors, my OBGYN, my therapist, no one mentioned PMDD. I tried antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds, dietary changes, taking out alcohol. I even tried ketamine therapy, but nothing was touching the deep-seated pain that was coming up every few weeks. The darkness became so real. I wondered why I was here. I told myself my daughters would probably be better off without me. I felt so unlovable. My home life was falling apart at the seams. My boyfriend left. And when it nearly came all to a crashing halt. By some act of divine grace, I Googled rage before period. It was for the first time I read premenstrual dysphoric disorder, those 4 letters, PMDD. I fell into a Google rabbit hole of days worth of research and videos to understand what this disorder was and who was affected by it and when. Suddenly, I felt validated for the first time. I joined every online PMDD support group I could. I read other stories and post after post of individuals just like me who were suffering. But at that same very time where I felt so seen, I was also terrified because all of the recommendations and the solutions that others had been experiencing were not working for me. I had tried everything that everyone was suggesting outside of a hysterectomy, and that personally wasn't an option for me. But before I continue on, let's talk about what is PMDD. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder is a severe form of PMS, and it's recognized for its significant emotional and physical symptoms. It occurs during the luteal phase, which is right after ovulation and that 2-week window before you bleed. PMDD is not only seen as a collection of symptoms, but as a complex interplay between our physical, emotional, and spiritual health factors. The list of symptoms: mood, emotional changes, irritability, anger, a depressed mood, feelings of hopelessness, anxiety and tension, decreased interest in usual activities, difficulty concentrating and focusing, tiredness, changes in appetite, hypersomnia or insomnia, feeling overwhelmed or out of control, physical symptoms such as breast tenderness or swelling, and bloating. Yes, these are all of your symptoms, but they don't define you. What if you could begin to see that what is coming up for you, it's like a truth serum. It's a guiding light. It's a personal messenger, and it's showing you what's buried down deep, that there are suppressed emotions and unmet needs that have remained dormant in you for way too long. This is where both I and countless PMDD sufferers have uncovered the profound truth that by following this guiding light, this truth serum, we unlock the ability to trace back to the very origin of our experiences. This exploration allows us to understand not only how and why certain events began, but also to grasp their root causes. This deeper comprehension empowers us to fully grasp our own narratives in unprecedented ways. It's a path that leads us to emotional freedom, continually unfolding month after month, offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery and healing. Picture an inner secret chamber deep within you, like a secret room that only you know of. This chamber is usually a safe haven for your deepest and darkest emotions. It's a room for all of your feelings that you've never expressed, fully acknowledged, or dealt with. Now imagine every month a fierce and powerful storm begins to crash upon the walls of this chamber. The storm's strength begins to increase. It's intense. It feels catastrophic. It takes everything in the room, creating swirls of emotional chaos. The storm is so powerful that it feels like any moment these feelings and emotions are going to erupt within you and out of you. And without any sense of control, it overtakes you, leveling you and everything in its path. The walls of this room used to be strong enough. They kept you safe. They kept you protected. But now, month after month, the storm's force is too intense to withstand. The walls are beginning to crack, break, and crumble. Now, what used to keep you protected and safe, you now feel so vulnerable. All the feelings come to the surface, and it feels like the storm's grip will never let you go, and you feel swallowed up in it. Its plummeting lows, panic, fear, total irritability, the sensitivity to rejection, and rage. But then slowly, the storm retreats, it dies down, and everything begins to settle. And while you attempt to rebuild the walls of this room and attempt to put everything back piece by piece, you'll never be able to unsee the cracks, the repairs, or to undo the feelings that left you so exposed, so threatened, so unloved, and so alone. Where is this all coming from? What I came to understand is that this inner chamber is more than just a storehouse for our current emotions. It's a doorway leading us to our subconscious mind, where experiences and feelings from as far back as your childhood are deeply rooted. These are not just random emotions. They often are tied to memories and moments from our earlier years, moments that shaped your understanding of the world, but most importantly, about yourself. Every month, as PMDD stirs its internal storm, it's not merely surfacing present day stress or anxiety. It's tapping into those long buried formative experiences, the pain, the anger, the fear, the sadness, the neglect, the rejection. All of these intense emotions are like echoes of the past, fragments of your childhood self that are still lingering in your subconscious. Think about those times that you became triggered and activated. That time that you weren't invited out with your friends, when you were overlooked for a promotion, the time that you asked your kids to do the dishes and they forgot, when your partner doesn't respond the way that you want to, or return a text in time, the way that you jump to a conclusion and assume that they're cheating on you. Think of PMDD as a mirror reflecting not just who you are now, but also what you felt as a child. The triggers you experience, the overwhelming emotions, are linked to those defining moments. They're a bridge connecting your present self to your past, shedding light on how deeply childhood experiences are woven into your subconscious. Are you beginning to make this connection now, possibly for the first time? It was a powerful moment for me, and I hope it is for you. Awareness of our emotional pain is like the first light of dawn. And this is where everything began to change for me. I had to stop blaming everyone. This is where I had to take responsibility for my pain, for my responses. It was no one else's job. I realized that it was me who I was waiting for to rescue. It was my job to save myself. Remember me saying when I hit my personal rock bottom and I Googled rage before period? Well, that Google rabbit hole led me to discover a therapy that was treating the root cause of PMDD. It was called Rapid Transformational Therapy. And when I read about it, everything was starting to make so much sense. What is rapid transformational therapy? Rapid transformational therapy, known as RTT, is an unparalleled form of therapy that combines elements of hypnotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, neuroscience, and neuroplasticity. It's designed to provide a fast and effective result, often addressing issues so much faster than traditional therapy methods. So let's break down what RTT is and why it works and how it can help heal PMDD. RTT was developed by Marissa Peer, a renowned celebrity therapist. The core of RTT is quickly to get to the root cause of a person's issues. It's about understanding and addressing the underlying problems and feelings, not just managing symptoms. This approach is so unique because it doesn't rely on just one method. It's a hybrid of powerful techniques used to address issues naturally. Why does it work? The effectiveness of RTT lies in its ability to access the subconscious mind. A lot of our emotional and psychological issues are deeply rooted in subconscious beliefs and experiences often formed in early childhood. RTT uses hypnotherapy to safely guide individuals into a state where they can explore their subconscious thoughts. By doing so, it can help uncover hidden memories, beliefs, or experiences that could be causing or contributing to current problems, feelings, and issues. Identifying root causes. With RTT, you delve into the subconscious to find the origins of your emotional issues. For instance, feelings of unworthiness or stress that contribute to PMDD or depression might stem from early life experiences. Reframing past experiences. Once these root causes are identified, RTT helps you reframe these past experiences. This reframing changes how you perceive past events and diminish their negative impact on your current mental state. Positive reinforcement. RTT involves the use of positive affirmations and suggestions to reinforce a healthier, more positive mindset, and this can be particularly effective in managing conditions like anxiety, depression, rage, where negative thought patterns are prevalent. Empowerment through understanding. Understanding why you feel a certain way can be incredibly empowering, and RTT provides you with insights into your mental and emotional processes, which can be a powerful tool in managing and overcoming your challenges. Long-lasting change. Unlike some traditional therapies that might require ongoing sessions for years, RTT aims to deliver lasting change in relatively a short amount of time. This is particularly appealing for those who feel that they've been struggling with their issues for a long time. Inner child healing is a transformative aspect of RTT. You are guided back to revisit experiences from your childhood that are contributing now to your current issues. This is not about reliving trauma, but understanding its impact from a safe distance. Once that significant childhood experience is identified, you're helped and led to understand that these experiences have influenced their beliefs, behaviors, and your emotional responses. The focus is on recognizing the survival mechanisms and negative beliefs that were formed as a result of these experiences. You are then guided to communicate with your inner child, that part of your psyche that feels and reacts to those earlier experiences. This may involve expressing understanding, forgiveness, love, and reassurance to your younger self, addressing unmet needs and unresolved emotions. You are then guided to reframe the negative beliefs and narratives that have been carried forward to this day. It involves replacing them with positive, empowering beliefs and commitments to meet your own needs and to support you in a way that you truly have never been supported. The session aims to integrate new, positive, powerful beliefs and the sense of healing into your present self. And this is done by affirmations to reinforce your strength, your worthiness, your lovability, your enoughness, and your resilience. In an aftercare process, you listen to a unique recording that's full of positive affirmations and guidance on how to support your healing process. And this repetition allows you to rewire neural pathways, forming new beliefs where you solidify changes and integrate healing over time. Inner child healing within RTT is a profound process that can lead to significant emotional, psychological, and even physical healing by addressing the root causes of issues rather than just treating the symptoms. It's a journey of reconnection with yourself, leading to greater self-awareness, compassion, and overall well-being. And this is where your restore path begins. Restore. R is for recognize. Acknowledge the impact of PMDD on your life and the need for change by taking ownership and responsibility of your mental and menstrual health. E. Explore. Open your mind to new experiences by exploring your subconscious to uncover root causes of emotional pains and triggers. S. C. View past experiences through the lens of your adult self, offering new experiences and understanding. T. Transform. Use the insights gained to transform your relationship with PMDD, shifting from suffering to managing to healing day by day, month after month. O. Overcome. Overcome ingrained negative beliefs and replace them with empowering positive affirmations, rewiring your neural pathways by repetition. R. Reconnect. Reconnect with your inner child, providing healing and comfort to past emotional wounds. Work through your emotions with deep compassion. And E. Empower. Empower yourself with new coping strategies and a deeper understanding of your emotional landscape, leading to natural healing and improved well-being with emotional freedom. And now I strongly encourage you to choose your own path. Choose your way forward today. I want to introduce you to the Restore program. It stands for Recognize, Explore, See, Transform, Overcome, Reconnect, and Empower. This is a program that allows a truly transformative experience Each of these steps is a critical phase in your healing journey, understanding and managing PMDD not just as a disorder, but as a portal to self awareness and healing. Restore empowers you to take control of PMDD by teaching you how to recognize and acknowledge the impact of PMDD on your life. It explores subconscious triggers and emotional patterns through hypnosis and meditation. It will help you transform your relationship with PMDD using insights gained from quizzes and journaling and self reflection exercises. You will equip yourself with coping strategies and tools for ongoing emotional support and well being, offering also support of how to navigate PMDD with your partner or your support person. Join Restore today and start your journey toward healing, empowerment, and a deeper understanding of yourself. This is not just about managing symptoms, it's about the next step of transforming your life one cycle at a time. Here now, in the next several slides, I want you to take a moment to read through others who are just like you, who came through my living and luteal programs and have shared their experiences here.